welcome to the Cedar Falls regular City Council meeting this January 2nd, 2018. I'll now call this meeting to order and ask for a roll call from Madam Clerk, please.
Miller.
Here.
DeBoer.
Here.
Cruz. Blanford.
Here.
Dara.
Here.
Wieland.
Here.
Green.
Here.
Members present, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. So 2 new names and new faces. Welcome this evening to the first council meeting to both of you. Item C, is there a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting December 18th?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Item D, are there any agenda revisions, Madam Clerk?
I have no agenda revisions, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Moving on to item E is new business. E1 is the consent calendar. The following items will be acted upon by a voice vote in a single motion without separate discussion. Unless someone from the council or public requests an item be pulled separately for such discussion, is there any such request from the council? From the public? Hearing and seeing none, I'll summarize the items in the consent calendar. Item A is receive and file the report of the mayor relative to the appointment of Mayor Pro Tem, which is Councilman Blanford, and Chair of the Administration Committee for 2018, Councilwoman DeBoer. Thanks both for your service. I appreciate that. And a big thanks to Councilman Dara as Pro Tem the last 2 years. Really appreciate that service. Item B is approve the recommendation of the mayor relative to the appointment of Thomas Frazier to the Housing Commission. Again, thanks for his service to the city. Item C is receive and file the Committee of the Whole minutes of December 18th relative to the Greater Cedar Valley Alliance update, bills and payroll. Item D is receive and file the City Council work session minutes of December 19th. E is receive and file communications from the Civil Service Commission relative to certified list for the Planner 1 and Public Safety Officer. F is receive and file departmental reports, monthly reports of November 2017, and G is approving license approvals. Is there a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So move. Second.
Motion second. Need further discussion from council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 2 is a resolution calendar. The following items will be acted upon by a roll call vote on a single motion without separate discussion. Unless someone from the council or public requests item to be pulled separately for such discussion. Any such requests from council? From the public? Hearing and seeing none, I will go over the resolution calendar. Items A, B, and C are personnel items. Item D is a resolution approving and adopting the recommendation of the Parks and Recs Commission relative to a recreational fee schedule to become effective April 24th. E is a resolution approving and authorizing execution of an agreement relative to preparation of plans and specifications for the Place to Play Park. F is a resolution identifying the former alignment of U.S. Highway 20, Route 20, and declaring support for the permanent of signage along historic Route 20 within the city of Cedar Falls. G is approving warranty deed and easements in conjunction with the West 20th Street Dry Run Creek project. H is approving and accepting the contract and bond for the West 20th Street Dry Run Creek project. I is approving the final cost for installation of a traffic signal located at the intersection of Green Hill and Prairie Parkway. J is approving the preliminary plat of Viking Road First Edition, and K is a resolution approving the final plat of Viking Road First Edition. L is a resolution setting January 15th, 2018 as a date of public hearing in the proposed FY 2018 through the FY 2023 Capital Improvements Program. Is there a motion to approve the resolution calendar?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Second.
Motion second. Any further discussion from council? Requires a roll call vote, please.
All voting aye, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Item G is City Council referrals. Does council have any items for referral this evening?
You skipped F.
Pardon me?
You skipped F.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a motion to allow bills and payroll?
Motion to approve bills and payroll.
Second.
Motion second. Requires a roll call vote, please. Be ashamed to miss that one.
Happy New Year.
All voting aye, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Item G, any referrals from council this evening? Hearing and seeing none. Item H, any council updates this evening? Hearing and seeing none. Item I is a motion to move to executive session to evaluate the performance of the city administrator pursuant to Iowa Code Section 21.51I following public forum. Is there indeed a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
Motion second. Requires a roll call vote.
All voting aye, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Item J is public forum. Speakers will have one opportunity to speak for up to 5 minutes on topics germane to city business. Is there anyone here from the public that would like to speak tonight? I see one. Come on up, Ms. Pop.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Penny Pop. I'm at 4805 South Main Street here in Cedar Falls. Now, in reading through a lot of background and historical information on the city and how it works, I found an interesting description of collaboration. It said, and I quote, "City government should implement policies that measure and respond to the priorities of residents and encourage collaboration among all stakeholders. Partnerships between neighborhoods, surrounding communities, developers, nonprofit organizations, and the city will support and accelerate implementation of the City of Cedar Falls Comprehensive Plan." Now that appears on page 123 of the 2012 edition. In the next few weeks, voting will take place to approve the capital improvement plan for the 2018 fiscal year. Improvements for the Green Hill and Main intersection is listed as project number 70. Please remember that number. With the funding anticipated for 2020. I am not the first person to come before the city requesting help for the neighborhood's traffic concerns at Green Hill and Main. As development is now quickly occurring in this area, I'm asking for help again. I provide the following information as food for thought. Since 2009, included in the CIP program is a list of unmet needs, leftovers or holdovers that were not funded in a specific fiscal year. Let's take a look at my favorite project, the Green Hill and Main intersection improvement. For the fiscal year 2018, it's project number 70, funded for $1,640,000 in the year 2020. Fiscal year 2017, it's listed as project DD, unmet needs, $1,640,000. Fiscal year 2016, project JJ, unmet needs. Fiscal year 2015, project Z, unmet needs. Fiscal year 2014, project O, unmet needs. Fiscal year 2013, project O again, unmet needs. Fiscal years 2009 through 2012, with information provided by the city, the Green Hill and Main intersection improvement project appears on the list of unmet needs, $1,640,000. On page 8-3 of the current financial plan for the fiscal year 2018, this paragraph is included, and I quote, "The CIP is an essential first step in the overall budget process and cash management program. It allows the City Council to prioritize the projects that maintain the critical functions of the city, including wastewater treatment, street maintenance, and flood protection. I submit to you that the first steps were taken prior to 2008 for the Green Hill and Main intersection project. As many concerned have addressed this in the past, I hope I will be the last in a very long line of frustrated residents waiting for collaboration with the city. It's time for the city to respond. The residents of El Dorado Heights, South Main, and the surrounding neighborhoods have waited long enough. Thanks for your time."
Thank you, Ms. Pop. Council, have any clarification or questions to staff, previous speaker? Any further comments this evening for public forum? Hearing and seeing none, we'll now adjourn to executive session. Thank you.